Hello and welcome back to yet another stream. We are now in the Winter Major Swiss stage for the second RMR. Today we're going to be watching Potatoes against BOTANIK Band, and this is the first round on Iran. And I'll introduce both teams, but before we do that, let's introduce our lovely broadcaster and commentator who's going to be joining us, which is Ranke.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, hello. But yeah, so first round will be on Iran, and then we're going to be going over to Cross. Introduction into Potatoes team, we have SVJ, Helmet, Zen2, Avoid, and Zen1. And then the Botnik team, we have Champion, Wait, Stalker Sky, and Spate. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. OD box is dropping already, and it looks like it's going to be going to Botnik. Their Eris did take it, which is a bit unfortunate because I think that's the first OD of the game.
Yeah, I think as well. So, no early Viking OD this game. But yeah, both teams pretty good to be honest. I think these teams are pretty interesting here in those rankings. Potatoes did pretty well last rankings, and I don't know about Botanic Band to be honest, but they played last
I'm
rankings as
checking
well. I
for it.
think.
Yeah, they did. I'll check into Botnik where they came or whatever, but yeah, it looked like Botnik already managed to score a first flagpole, but I mean, didn't really get too far. In fairness, I mean, but yeah, Botnik's been playing this team. They've only been playing the Winter Majors from the looks of it, from 2021 to 2023. Not 2000, 2021. So what am I on about? From last year's Winter Majors to this one as well. So it's intriguing. But they did do decent last rank RMR, excuse me. Obviously not a top competitor, but both these teams, I would say, is going to be an interesting game to watch today. We've got a Russian team versus an EN1 and an OD going through center here. Will Champion uses repair? Oh, it's a bit too harsh upon SVJ with that freeze and critical, but an OD box is dropping, so hopefully Champion will be able to take it.
Yeah, both of the champion guys are in a good position to catch this one. And it will be going to the Eris. Not ideal, but Eris OD is a very good overdrive on Iran, and he just used, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
then it is pretty good.
It's good
Viking is
for them
already
for
nearly
sure.
recharged.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hopefully they have a good attack here. It's going to be a little bit harder for them, I can imagine, the blue side to get any pulls here with that RSOD because obviously for the Potatoes team, that if they push up, we have a Void and Helmet with both their ODs and also SVJ. If they manage to pull, then they'll be able to definitely utilize their overdrives. But they're all really low HP here. I feel like they probably should just die quick and then respawn and put on an aggressive attack.
Yeah, respawning can of course be a good.
The ground here and yeah.
Oh, sorry, you dropped away for a second, but you were still. But yeah, what you said about respawning,
Who?
indeed, it can be very
Oh,
wise to use.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. It's a bit 50-50, but there's still time. There's like under 7 minutes now in the first round, and it looks like everyone has their OD. So it's gonna be an interesting match now.
We've seen Eris OD by champion. Supporting Spade, pretty interesting, but Zen2 using a Viking OD, he can do a use and take as well, but the flag is still not returned. Helmet at the other way, counter-pulling, returning his own flag. Wade getting that return done in last second, so on the end, no capture being made, but that was very close.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Champion the Viking on the Botnica side did seem to use his overdrive to try and take, but Zen2 takes him out. Another two flags being pulled here from both teams. And it looks like both Paladins are going to be using their overdrives as well. And it's going to be a first standoff of this round and the match in general. Looks like Zen 2 will be able to put a bit more aggression now. He's got that Viking OD once again, but he's got to really rely on his team because right now they're leaving too much space for Spate to focus Zen 2, and that's exactly what we just saw just happen. On the opposite side, there is Helmet though with his Crusader OD, Stalker Sky, trying to do something, but he's got 3 players upon him, and he won't be able to actually put any aggression on there.
Interesting. I'm curious about what Zen 2 can do here. He has his Viking OD. He will definitely play a crucial role in the return here, and he is pushing on with Zen
Yeah.
1. Champion, return the flag.
No,
It's too late.
no. I don't know why Zen 2 just didn't use like straight away.
Nah.
Um, a bit more communication has to be said here from these teams. Zen 2 still in their base with his overdrive. He's just taken damage from the freeze. There's no repair now. An OD box is dropping, which hopefully a Void can take for them to get another flag here. And it looks like Zen 1's going to be pulling, but he does get taken out here, and it's looking a bit tricky. I'm not too sure. A Void can use here for SVJ. SVJ does use his repair though. That dead tank's going to be blocking a view here. Helmet does have his Crusader already, which he is going to be using. SVJ does get taken out though, and it's just too much pressure with that lovely tank blockage from the blue side there, really stalling some time. And all these tanks are just in the way here, and they will not be pulling. So a total of 2 ODs from the potato side on the red, but Zen 2 going to be using his Viking OD, pulling the flag here. Waiter's no repair. He can deal a lot of damage to Zen 2 if he lands a shot, but he doesn't, and there's no repair. He makes him a critical shot though. But there is a nice little repair box there, and he will be getting this capture.
Yeah, so back in the tie, and less than 4 minutes on the clock. Also, both teams, nearly any OTs are ready for both teams. So, yeah, I'm curious about how one of those teams will get the lead here in the last 4 minutes. Spade now pulling, and there's not a lot of people that can stop him here, especially with the support of Champion and Stalker Sky there. It looks like Botanic Band already found a way to capture the second flag.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how this has happened really. It's 2-1. OD box is dropping here. It looks like Champion has a really good respawn, but there is a nice SVJ OD coming in, allowing Zen2 to take that OD box, and hopefully they can pull the flag. Zen2 going to be activating perfect usage here. They're all on respawn. SVJ going to be pulling that flag. There's no one to counterpull even. Drops it off to Helmet. He's got a bit of more agility to get that flag, and looks like they're going to level out the score here 2-2 with under 3 minutes on the clock. Zen2 pulling another flag. There's no repair. Spate going to be using Avoid. Didn't see that one coming. That's going to be a return, but SVJ picks up the flag. He's trying to avoid Spate. There's no DA right now. Helmet's right behind him though. If Helmet can pick up this flag, but Spate has a lovely driving twist there and managed to return that flag super quick. But on the opposite side, we do have Champion with a Viking OD, but he doesn't use it.
No, choosing to save it, I don't know if that was smart. Let's see, Botanic Band has a lot of overdrives ready right now, so they can definitely create a counter pull here in the upcoming minutes. It's not over for them, and on the other hand, I don't see a lot of ODs ready by Potatoes, so they definitely should be happy with the tie, I think, and Botanic Band should not be happy with the tie. They were the leading team for the start of the match, and with tying this round, then they really just underperformed, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit tricky here, honestly. It's like what you were saying. I mean, it's going to be a bit intriguing to see. I mean, Avoid does have an OD here. He is going to be using, but no one's there on the opposite side. Champion uses and Avoid goes straight into it, but Helmet, Avoid's OD somehow allows Helmet to pull that flag there, and they will be able to get this capture, making it 3-2. But no, they don't. I don't know what Helmet was doing. He's hesitating, going from left to right, and that's going to be a return from Wait. But Wait is lagging. He doesn't get a return. The flag's still there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, lots of chaos there. Especially after the lag. Helmut using his OD on defense. Wise choice probably with only 25 seconds on the clock, and this attack from Botanic. Oh, he's using it on attack, of course. Yeah, I'm watching the wrong side. He's pulling the flag. Where he was hesitating last time, he's not hesitating right now. Sen 1 taking over and capturing. Only 15 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I mean that was a really close one. I mean, there was nearly a return there. Seems like everyone's having a little bit of like here, but Spate nearly had the opportunity to do it. But in the end, potatoes do come on top. But it is a really close game. I mean, going forwards into it, I'm really not sure who will be able to come out victorious. But I do have a little thing to say. I gotta go, unfortunately. So. Hopefully, Ranke can keep you entertained, and I'm sure he will.
Yeah, we will try, of course.
I love her.
But yeah, up for the second round here on Iran. Botanic Band versus Potatoes. It's going to be a close game. First round was very entertaining, of course. We just saw it. A lot of action. And I am curious about what they will show us this round. Players are ready to take that OD box, of course. If it is, of course, spawning before the restart. There it is. Good position for Helmet. Stalker is jumping down under Helmet. That's unlucky for him. It's Champion on the other end. Champion, I didn't expect that. Difficult to catch an OD with the hovering hull, especially with Eris, I think. But Champion catching that first overdrive in the start of the second round. Restart will happen in 5 seconds, and then we can start the game. Here we go, full game. Champion starting on the attack there with that Ares OD. He will use immediately, but unlucky for Botanic Band because Spade just got knocked out before the OD could reach him. Champion now sitting duck there in the attack of Potatoes. Yeah, that first OD is just spilled. We see another OD box dropping already. Then one on a good position, but it's only avoid taking that. Both Ares are really on the OD right now. Stalker Sky being unnoticed here and trying to pull that flag right now. SVG only on a frustrating position. He is definitely going to have a shot on returning that flag. Avoid has to knock down Stalker Sky here, but it's not succeeding. He's literally one shot, but who is going to hit that shot? Helmet trying to put a counter attack on here. No, he's just going full for the return, but that 1v1 with weight is he's not going to win that. The OD was shot in the air, didn't really have a function. And that's how BOTANIK Band is managing to get the first capture here. Right now, both teams, taking it pretty calmly here. Potatoes, of course, with the task of getting back in the tie once again. Last round as well, they are fighting back from being a flag down. Avoid using another OD. This one having more impact. Avoid using a Crusader OD in as counter, and that's pretty successful so far. We see Zen 1 now using an OD. He's literally one shot, but the only task he has is healing his teammates. But he goes down in the fight with Champion. Zen 2 though, pulling that flag. He is with DA, with Repair, with the power as well. But Champion knocking him out. SVG, oh, that OD could have been crucial if it had been a second earlier. But the flag was already returned, so not a success. Both teams really hard fighters here. They are not taking it calmly. They are constantly pushing and fighting, and it's really entertaining to see. Now we have Spade pulling once again. But he is going to get knocked out by 3 people of Potatoes on the defense. But look at Stalker Sky once again going unnoticed, but Zen2 with a good spawn. Zen2 with good communication as well, because you can see Helmet and avoid turning around immediately. And that flag is going nowhere. OD box once again dropping. Zen1 pulled the flag right at the OD box. Zen2 doing a use and take here. And that's how SVG is still continuing with his pull. Champion with a beautiful Ares OD. Right off the base. They didn't expect that. Can he forcefully return that flag? No, it's still in the base of Potatoes. Avoid now taking over the flag, dropping it immediately. A bit of miscommunication because all the teammates are already gone. Champion is going for the return here. And at the same time, Stalker Sky is pulling that second flag for BOTANIK Band. Once again, Stalker Sky. Can SVG turn it around here? SVG with that freeze turret. That freeze turret, of course, with insane damage per second. And he is returning that flag last second. It's such a close round, man. Those teams are really fighting for it. And both teams are lacking a bit of base control and are very focused on attack. And it gives them a really entertaining game. Right now we have Helmet and Zen1 pulling to the base of BOTANIK Band, trying to get back to a tie. Last round they managed to do it. This round they do not manage to get it so far. 3 minutes still on the clock. We see again a lot of pressure being dealt by BOTANIK Band. But they cannot really find a way to get to the flag. Oh, D-Box is dropping once again. Avoid going for a use and take, and that's a risky move when you are playing with an Ares Overdrive. But so far so good. Zen 1 at the same time is pulling, so Avoid can use immediately. He has to turn that hull though, and it is very slow with that freezing effect being added. It is too late as well. So that flag is back to the base of BOTANIK Band. Right now we have Helmet using an OD here, trying to get the momentum of this capture going, but it's not going anywhere, that flag. Helmet is now taking that flag himself. Stalker Sky trying to return it. Now we have Spade trying to return it. And Spade is being successful there with this freeze turret. BOTANIK Band is feeling a lot of pressure. But they are still managing to keep that flag in the base. And not making Potatoes... Not giving Potatoes any opportunity to capture a flag so far. Helmet now pulling that flag for Potatoes. Finally a crack in the defense of BOTANIK there after a lot of luck. And a lot of high pressure moments. And Potatoes is back in the tie. Right now we have Champion though pulling immediately. Champion has to see Zen 2. He doesn't see Zen 2. Zen 2 is knocking him out there. Well played by him there. It looks like this round is going to end in a draw. Yeah, only 20 seconds on the clock and we are going to the next game. So round 2 in Iran, ending in a draw. And the current situation, we will get back to you on... let me check on which map. We will get back to you on the map Cross. So I hope to see you all there for round 3 and round 4. In the meantime, we are going to transition to that map. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there currently is a technical pause. I am quickly going to update you guys. Round 3 is on the verge of being started. Right now we are facing a technical pause, and in 5 minutes we will start. Current situation is 1 for potatoes, 0 for Botanic Band. So everything is still up for grabs. Stay tuned. We are finally back for the third round here. Potatoes versus Botanic Band. Potatoes winning the first round with a last minute capture. I can't even say last second. I think there were only 14 seconds on the clock when that capture was made. Second round was a tie. Right now we are joined by, in round 3, on the map Cross. Botanic Band is playing on the blue side. Let me actually change that real quick. And Potatoes is playing on the red side. So let's see how it is going this game. Both teams still have a lot of opportunity and chance to win. If Potatoes manage to win this round, then it is over. With a tie or a win for Botanic Band, we will of course continue to the fourth round. Helmut managing to catch that first overdrive. It's only a cruise OD, but still, of course, if you hit a crucial overdrive shot, then it can still be very impactful there. We see Stalker Sky once again trying to pull this flag like he was doing on the map I ran in the last 2 rounds. Spade going to take over, but on the other side, look at Helmut. He is just flying away with that flag. He's without repair, but he is with support from Avoid. Back in the base. Right now the only problem is Champion and 4-Ampion coming into the base. Senwan, he has to just finish it quickly, and that will be the first capture for Potatoes. And really well done. No time lost there. Second OD box is dropping. Helmut trying to do a use and take with Cruiser D. We don't see that often. And it is not ending in a big success. He misses OD and he flipped himself. So a moment for him to quickly forget. Avoid with the map control right now. On the other side we have SVG from Potatoes. Zen 2 from Potatoes now replacing SVG. They are trying to get an attack started, but both teams not giving each other a lot of room and controlling their own bases. Right now we have Zen 2 being annoying, but Stalker Sky with a good spawn knocking him out immediately. Let's see if they can come up with an attack here. Wait, and Stalker Sky. Avoid now with his Viking OD. Jeez. Eris OD, I mean, of course. And but Potatoes have some support in the chat, I see. English team, of course. SVG now picking up that OD box for Potatoes. And there is Avoid with OD. We have been waiting for that one. Helmut pulling the flag. I think he still has repair as well. So this looks very promising. Dodging a shot from White. White now using his OD. And that was not that was not possible to dodge. But SVG can take over. He's full health without repair though, but full health. and with an OD, so it looks pretty promising here for Potatoes. He can definitely finish this attack with a capture. 2-0 Potatoes with only 6 minutes to go. We see Botanic Band continuing with 4 players. Wade just left. I don't know if that's a technical issue or that he was just totally done with it. Let's see. It looks like he will be joining back. And Potatoes, yeah, not really taking full potential of the moment where Botanic Bands only was with 4 players. They did not really create an attack during that time. Good to see Wade joining back because Botanic Band still has possibilities, of course. It will be very difficult for him here, especially with Zen 2 once again taking an OD box, even doing a use and take. The control from Potatoes is pretty good on this map. The map control, the OD control, it's very hard for Botanic Band to find cracks and to get to that flag. We now see Stalker Sky and Champions. Champions using an OD of Ares. Stalker Sky taking the flag, but Zen 2 with that OD box he just took in the middle, knocking out 2 players and securing that flag of Potatoes. Normally, of course, not good if you have to use a Viking OD for defense. But when you are comfortably in the lead and when you win the game after winning this round, then it is nothing to be ashamed of. Champion now putting the flag. SVG notices him but has no health left. And Champion can really get Botanic Band back in the game here if Champions can make a way to capture this flag. Can find a way to capture this flag. Helmet using a nice shot there, but Stalker Sky continuing the pull. Zen 2 once again taking that Viking overdrive, taking that overdrive box. That can be very important for Potatoes right now. Avoid using once again, using an OD to support Zen 1 here. Zen 1 getting knocked out, but Helmet being able to take over with a good position there. Wade using an OD, killing a Helmet and hitting a Void. And that is an easy return here for Botanic Band. Can they carry that momentum and capture the flag? Champion now straight to that flag. Avoid notices him, Helmet notices him, and they are knocking him out on time. So no capture being made by Botanic Band here. We see Zen 2 and Zen 1 using an OD at the same time. Zen 1 pulling the flag with it. Champion, of course, trying to get a return going. Wait, with Zen 1 dodging the overdrive of Wade. And with the overdrive being enabled of Paladin, he will not be impacted by the status effects as well. Champion using a good OD there to knock out the flag carrier. SVG can continue. It is going to get close here, especially because Spade is just pulling the flag off Potatoes right now. And we are facing a kind of a standoff. Ooh, wait, just flipped himself there. And he could have played a crucial role in returning that flag for Botanic Band. Important minute coming up for Botanic Band. If they want to stay in the game, they have to score at least a tie here. So they have to get Helmet as quickly as possible. And Potatoes, of course, ticking away the seconds. Zen1 even forcing a return here, although Wade with a good spawn. Wade is getting knocked out immediately though. And Zen1 now returning the flag of Potatoes. Can Helmet even get that capture in? Yes, he can, and that's how Potatoes is securing this win in the first round of the Winter Major Rankings. No possible way of Botanic Band to come back from this. And Potatoes starting with a win. Yeah, score 3-1 for Potatoes, and the overall score being 2 rounds won by Potatoes against 0 rounds won by Botanic Band. That means that this game has been won by Potatoes and this game has been is over right now. But we will be back with Bench versus Help on Tanky Sport EN2. That match is starting in about 10 minutes, so I hope to see you there. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye bye.